On December 13, 2003, U.S. forces surrounded the farmhouse. At first, nothing. But then, they found a small wooden cover in the dirt. Underneath, a narrow shaft leading to a tiny underground room. Inside, in the dark, covered in dust and beard grown long, was Saddam Hussein, the once all-powerful dictator. No bodyguards, no weapons, just a pistol he never fired. He surrendered without a fight. On December 30th, 2006, he was executed by hanging. Footage of the moment leaked online and sent shockwaves around the world. He ruled with an iron fist, feared by millions, and hunted by the world's most powerful army. From golden palaces to a hole in the ground, this is the jaw-dropping story of Saddam Hussein, the man who once held Iraq in a steel grip, and the chilling way it all came crashing down. Born in 1937 in a poor village near Tikrit, Iraq, Saddam Hussein's childhood was filled with hardship. Abandoned by his father and raised by an abusive uncle, he learned early on that survival meant power. By his 20s, Saddam had joined the Ba'ath Party, a nationalist political group that dreamed of a strong, united Arab world. In 1968, the Ba'ath Party seized power in a bloodless coup. Saddam became vice president, but make no mistake, he was the real power behind the scenes. In 1979, he forced the sitting president to resign and declared himself president of Iraq. Within days, Saddam gathered top officials in a conference hall, accused them of treason, and had many executed, all on camera. What followed was a reign of terror. Saddam turned Iraq into a police state, secret police, torture chambers, propaganda everywhere. His face was on every wall, his statues in every square. He launched a brutal war against Iran in 1980 that lasted 8 years and killed over 1 million people. Then in 1988, he ordered a chemical attack on the Kurdish town of Halabja. Thousands of civilians were killed, one of the worst war crimes in modern history. In 1990, Saddam invaded Kuwait, claiming it was historically part of Iraq. The world responded with fury. The U.S. and its allies launched Operation Desert Storm, a massive military operation that drove Iraqi forces out of Kuwait in just 42 days. But Saddam survived. He stayed in power. And despite crushing sanctions and economic collapse, he rebuilt his image inside Iraq as a defiant Arab leader standing against the West. After 9/11, the U.S. turned its focus back to Saddam. President George Bush claimed Iraq had weapons of mass destruction, though none were ever found. In March 2003, the U.S. invaded Iraq. In just weeks, Saddam's government collapsed. But the man himself, he vanished. For months, Saddam Hussein was nowhere to be found. Rumors said he was in Syria, or killed, or hiding among loyal tribes. The U.S. launched Operation Red Dawn, a secret mission to track him down. After raiding over 1,600 sites and capturing dozens of loyalists, intelligence finally narrowed it down to a remote farmhouse near Adar, not far from Tikrit. On December 13, 2003, U.S. forces surrounded the farmhouse. At first, nothing. But then, they found a small wooden cover in the dirt. Underneath, a narrow shaft leading to a tiny underground room. Inside, in the dark, covered in dust and beard grown long, was Saddam Hussein, the once all-powerful dictator. No bodyguards, no weapons, just a pistol he never fired. He surrendered without a fight. Saddam was taken into U.S. custody and later handed over to the Iraqi interim government. In 2006, he was convicted of crimes against humanity for the massacre of 148 people in the town of Dujail. On December 30th, 2006, he was executed by hanging. Footage of the moment leaked online and sent shockwaves around the world. Saddam Hussein's story is a warning from history about the danger of unchecked power and the price of ruling through fear. He lived like a king, but died in disgrace, not on a throne, but in a hole. Thanks for watching Facts Recorder. If you found this story powerful, make sure to like, share, and subscribe.